I am the Punisher. You will be punished. Man, I'm fucking around. Thank you for joining me. Real Hood Reviews proudly presents the review of The Punisher on Netflix. I am your host for the show. My name is BX Lou. You know who it is. And I'm here just because I want to share my thoughts about the new Punisher show on Netflix and give you my review. The intro I know was kind of whack, but whatever, man. I just want to give you the lowdown on how I feel about the show. I'm not going to indulge myself in telling you guys too much about the show because I don't want to ruin it for you. Because I think it was very, very awesome, very good. It was done well. The story was magnificent. The way the character was portrayed was on point. Very on point, man. I loved this show. And it's been a long time coming. And I think that Netflix got this one right. The Iron Fist, I like that show. But I think it needs a little bit more action. And this is the action that I was looking for. So Netflix stepped it up big time with this Punisher one. Marvel Studios did a great job. And I gotta say, from beginning to end, I loved it. Talk about action. Talk about moments of thrill. Talk about moments of scratching your head. Talk about being addicted to watching a show and binging on it. This is that show. I promise you that if you take the time to watch episode 1 of this Punisher series, you'll be hooked. Not because it's Punisher and it's Marvel, but because from beginning to end, it's giving you what we've been craving for, some action. You know, especially around the holiday seasons where all the good stuff comes out in the movie theaters. I think that this is gonna substitute for all the people who actually don't like going out during the holidays to the movie theaters because it's overpacked. This is it. I would save this for if you're going on vacation during the holiday season and you're gonna just stay home with the family. Not the kids, of course, because there's a lot of violence and a lot of blood. You don't want to watch that with the kids. But if you got a teenage kid who understands and is smart enough to comprehend what's going on, you definitely want to watch this with them. You know, you want to sit around, get yourself some hot cocoa, or even get yourself a couple of brews. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a shot of some tequila, whatever it is that you prefer to do on your time. You know, this is the show. I'm recommending this show. I'm giving it 5 out of 5. I mean, the way that this show was from beginning to end was incredible to me. I couldn't understand how good this show was. And it still puzzles me that, because let's be honest, I was coming in with the mindset of, it's going to be alright. They're going to set up a lot of bullshit, a lot of unbelievable shit. But some of the messages, because this Punisher somewhat has messages. And the way it came across was great. Whoever wrote it, excellent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to tell you too much of what happened on the show. That's not what we're here for. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spoil it for you if you didn't watch it. I'm just letting you know what I liked. And what I liked about it from beginning to end, there was a lot of action. There was a lot of thrilling moments. And Frank Castle is the motherfucking man. All right? It is possible that there is a human being just like Frank Castle out there. That's believable to me. When you go to war and you come back to I'm sorry. I'm so tongue-tied. Civilization. When you come back to civilization, you're an animal. You're a killer. You're a trained killer. That's what you are. And that's exactly what Frank Castle is. You know, the way they set it up from Daredevil to now is excellent. I love that. But then it picks up where it's more to the story. And the way they laid it all out on the line was immaculate. I'm telling you, from beginning to end, this is the show you want to watch. They picked the right person to play the character. This guy, he's believable as the character, the Punisher. So, please, if you got time, if you're into Marvel and stuff like that, excuse me, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. It's not predictable. That's another thing that worried me about this show, The Punisher. I thought it was going to be predictable. Man, was I wrong. It kept me on the edge of my seat. It kept me wanting more. And when I get to see shows like this, and I've been watching them, it's because they're really good. And I'm not saying I'm the biggest or the best critic of series or movies or anything like that, but I like action-packed series and shows and movies. I like those. So, I recommend it. I like the way the director and the scenes were shot. I like the believable parts in this series, and I do believe that the whole damn series is believable from beginning to end. It's not predictable. Another thing that I would say, the one bad thing that I didn't like was the scene when he's jumping from one building, coming off a zip line to the other building. That was horrible. That was the only piece in the whole thing that really drove me nuts, because you could tell that he did it in the green room. So I was kind of disappointed by that. But other than that, Punisher, 5 out of 5, gets my vote for series of the year from Netflix in the action category. So if you are not doing anything during the holiday season other than spending time with your family and you need something to watch, I recommend The Punisher. The Punisher kicks ass, action packed. It has its moments where, of course, they get a little talk, but you need that to go into the sequences of the action that it goes through. Another thing I want to commend the director of this and the writers is the use of how when these military heroes, war heroes, veterans, when they come back with PTSD, man. And this showcases a little bit. It doesn't even scratch the surface of what it really does, but it gives you a little bit of what these guys come back feeling like, what they thinking when they back in civilization. It's just nuts. It's great. I'm telling you, don't miss this show, The Punisher, on Netflix. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this quick review, because that's what it is, a quick review. This is just to entice you to go watch it. Netflix isn't paying me. Marvel isn't paying me. The Punisher isn't paying me. I'm letting you know this is a good show, and I'm reviewing it for that reason, because I want you to trust me, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. All right? Thank you for joining us, the Hood News Media, on Real Hood Reviews. If you'd like to reach us, please catch us at our email at hoodnewsmedia@gmail.com. That's hoodnews with a Z, media@gmail.com. You can listen to us, of course, on Podbean, on iTunes, on Google Play, and also on YouTube. We're on YouTube. You ain't gonna get no visual right now, but you will get the sound of my voice, and you will get the sound of the voice of Ken Dog. You will also get the sound of the voice of the beautiful, sexy Ice. So please join us, subscribe to us on Podbean, on YouTube, on iTunes, wherever it is. Follow us, subscribe, find us on Facebook. We on there. Listen to our other podcasts. We have, Bodega Sports, which we just did a new episode on week 2 of the NBA, plus the NFL Brawl. We talk a little bit about that. We also just finished doing Pillow Talk, which we just put out with Ice and myself. We do the pillow talking. And this episode 3 is crazy. I think you guys need to go listen to that view with your lady, and she's asking you, what are you doing? Why are you listening to the podcast all the time? Put on Pillow Talking. Sit her down. Like, baby, listen to this. Adult talk. It'll probably put you in the mood. It's, we got some funny moments on there, but we talk about things that couples really don't want to talk about. And of course, we do the Hood News reviews. Each one of us always takes a turn reviewing something. We have a correspondent, my guy Jay, who takes his busy time and puts it aside to review the Jaden Smith album. Great album. Great album. I happened to listen to it today. It was a great album for a young kid coming out. And if you listen to this, just check out the review as well with Jay. And let you know about the album. And that's why I listen to it. So, please feel free. Join us. Hood News Media. And I'm out. Peace.